Today we're going to be learning unit conversion questions. Now these are worth about 12 points on your average SAT, but I've definitely seen them worth more on some, so definitely know them. Our approach to these is going to be to identify unit conversion problems. We're going to read the problem, we're going to create a formula to solve them, and then lastly, we're going to solve a practiced question together. So how do you identify this concept? Well, these questions will give you one unit of measurement, and they'll ask you to convert it to another. They often give you the conversion rate, except if it's time. And so you want to know that there's 60 minutes in an hour and 60 seconds in 1 minute. So here's our formula to solve these. Step 1, we're going to figure out what units we're starting with and going to. So starting with and going to. We're going to set up an equation relating the two units, and then we're going to convert the units to find our answer. So our question reads, a car is traveling 60 miles per hour. How many feet per second is this? And like I said, it's giving us this unit conversion between miles and feet. So I'm going to find from units and to units. So we're going from miles per hour, and we're going to feet per second. Okay, so now we have our from and to set up. So now I'm going to set up our equation, step number 2. So I'm going to start by knowing we have 60 miles per hour, okay, and then I'm going to convert to feet first. So using our conversion metric over here, I know that 1 mile is 5,280 feet. Since we have mile on top, or mile on bottom, mile on top, we can cancel those units. Okay, so we have feet, which is part of our final unit. All we have to do now is convert our hours to seconds. So, like I said, you have to know your time conversion. 1 hour is 60 minutes. Top and bottom, we can cancel. So now we have feet per minute. And this is actually where a lot of kids get tripped up. They forget they're going to seconds and they'll pick the wrong answer. And so make sure you're paying attention. We have to go to seconds. So we have 1 minute is 60 seconds. Cancel minutes, and this should give us our answer. So you can see here a little cleaner way of solving this, but we have our miles, and then they cancel, our hours cancel, our minutes cancel, and what we're left with is going to be, sorry, this miles cancels too, feet, that's the remaining unit, in seconds. And then if we do all of our math in our calculator, we get left with 88 feet per second. So setting up these equations is the hardest part of these problems, but once you're able to do that, they're not that bad. Just make sure every unit that you don't want to be in your final answer gets canceled. So B is our correct answer. In terms of Desmos on these problems, I wouldn't say it'd be useful for most of them, but I like to keep in mind that Desmos can be useful in a lot of different situations, and it can actually just be used as a normal calculator too. So if you get stuck, go over to Desmos, spend 30 seconds maybe seeing if you can find a way to do the problem, and always keep it in the back of your mind. Good luck with this concept.